Yes, Mario Kart World is a very good game. Hell, I would even say it is the best Mario Kart game to have come out. Is it worth $80? I think time will tell, but right now, no. But I'll get into that in a little bit. First thing I want to comment on is the art direction. I think, like, the new cartoony style that they've been going for this game was amazing, and with certain tracks in the game, you can tell, like, the Switch 2 is very capable of doing a lot, and I think, like, because of that, this was one of the best launch titles for the Switch 2 that they could have done. I think the movement is very fluid. Driving around all the tracks, like, I felt no problems with my controller or anything. I felt like I had as much control as I needed. And I think the new mechanics that they add, like the rail riding or the wall riding, are both really good additions, and I've had plenty of fun with it. And the map selection is very good. As you know, the game is an open world game, and you can just kind of go into free roam and drive around wherever you want. And I will talk more about that later on. But like the tracks that they include, both the returning tracks and the brand new ones, all of them are phenomenal. I don't think there is one that I did not like. Now, that's basically all I can sum up with the things I like about the game. Like, don't get me wrong, I do really love this game. It's just like, I can talk more about the problems than I can the good things about it, just because there's more to go in depth with it. But really, I would say I only have like, what, 3 or so problems with it, which I'm going to go into right now. First of all, the character selection screen. Oh my god, it is so dumb. I understand, it's meant to be a bigger game, they want to introduce more characters for you to play as, but so many of these characters are just pointless, and it's clear that they're trying to inflate the character select screen to make it seem like there's more than what there really is. There's 2 reasons for this. First of all, they include bullshit characters like Parabitty-Bird. I'm fine with having goofy characters and like goofy little villain from the Mario series, but like some of these characters are just plain dumb and like are characters that barely appear in the Mario series in the first place. At that point, like, I get that this isn't Super Smash Bros. And it's a Mario game, but like at that point, may as well just bring back the collabs from like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where you have like Link, Isabelle from Animal Crossing, all that junk, if you want to add more characters, because at least those are characters that people actually care about. Like, really, like, out of the entire character select screen, I think only half of the characters people would actually care about. And it is a very clunky, unorganized mess, mainly because when you get a new, like, skin for your character, it doesn't make it like, you say, like, you select Yoshi, and then you can select, like, his 8 different skins. No. Every single different Yoshi is their own character, and they're scattered across the menu, so, like, you can sort the characters, but that doesn't help at all, because, like, it's still just unorganized. Like, you'll have all the Yoshis on one page, but, like, you'll have Yoshi, Mario, Daisy, another Yoshi, Yoshi, Donkey Kong. Like, that kind of thing. It's just, it's a mess.
And bring your brooms, because it's a mess.
Now for my 2 major problems with the game. First of all, the open world. I think the open world is a very cool feature. I really do like it. My big problem with it is that it is very empty. Now, granted, I know this game is made for children, and I would think that if I were a child and I were playing this, I'm sure that I could find something to do in the open world just driving around, but that doesn't excuse the fact that there is just nothing to offer throughout it. There's like a few like mini games that you can do. Most of them are just like go point A to point B, and like at that point just play the Grand Prix or Knockout Tour or any other game mode in it. They do have like collectibles that you can get, like you can get the skins, but a lot of those I've noticed you can just get while you're doing the Grand Prix or Knockout Tour, when you're just going in between the tracks. Like, they're typically just at like a gas station or something. You drive past a gas station, you eat the little food it gives you a new skin. That's basically it. You don't have to use the open world option. I think that's really lame that they didn't even add like, I don't know, like missions or something that you can do, or maybe like this might be pushing it, but like maybe even like a little story mode where you have to like go around and you have to like collect little items to make like your cart better or something like that and help people out. I don't know. It could be something dumb like that, but anything would have been better than what they offered at the end. Now, for the Grand Prix mode, my biggest issue is that they do not have a, like, traditional mode option. Your only option is to play your first... So, you got 4 tracks in Grand Prix, right? You play your first track, you just do the traditional 3 laps around it, then you drive to the next course, you play 1 lap there, you drive to the next course, play 1 lap there, you drive to the last course, you play 1 lap there. You're not able to actually, like, really see what these new tracks are unless you play an entirely different mode, the Versus mode, which it's just not the same as the Grand Prix mode. And I think traveling in between the tracks is like a really cool feature. The only problem is, when you're driving in between the tracks, they're typically just like a straight line. There's like a few that aren't, but like the only obstacles you'll really have are like cars that are driving towards you. It's not really like that fun to just drive in between the tracks. And I think it's really dumb that they didn't offer a way to do like a traditional round, because in the Versus mode, you select the map, you do 3 laps there, and you have the option at the end of it to either go directly to your next course and then do 3 laps on that course, or drive to it. So why was that not an option in the Grand Prix mode? Why could they not just make World and Traditional like the 2 main options for that mode? It's dumb, and I feel like just going in between the tracks, like after like the first couple rounds, it just got boring. Now, don't get me wrong, I really do like the idea, and I know it's meant to emphasize the open world mechanic of the game. My only problem is just like, it doesn't really offer too much of a challenge with it, and it's the only option you have. After all those major problems I gave, those can very easily be fixed with updates. And honestly, I'm sure with the next 8 years for the Nintendo Switch 2, I'm sure they will be updated. This is still the one Mario Kart that I've actually had so much fun with. The other Mario Karts, I feel like I've played, I think all of them. I think I maybe missed 1 or 2. I played most of them quite a bit with friends, but I never really found a need to play it by myself. This is the only Mario Kart that I actually had fun with playing by myself, especially with the Knockout Tour Online. Overall, I think this is a very good game. I think it is the best Mario Kart to date. And like I said, all the issues that are currently present can very easily be fixed with updates, and I am honestly very positive that they will be fixed with new stuff introduced. But currently, I would not say it is worth $80, mainly because the main focus, the open world, is very barren, and it doesn't necessarily overhaul the Mario Kart franchise. It is just, it's a new Mario Kart. That's it. And I guess this is technically the first new Mario Kart we've gotten since the Wii U, because, like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like, it's the same game. It's the same game, just, like, remastered, basically. So I don't think it's really fair to call that a brand new game. But I think time will tell. If Nintendo decides to introduce, like, DLC courses and make those DLC courses free, then absolutely, this game is worth $80, because, like, you buy it flat, you get every single update that comes for the game with free. But if you have to pay for those DLCs, which honestly, knowing Nintendo, will probably be the more likely option, no, not at all. This is not worth $80. This is better if you pick it up on, like, sale. My final score for this game would be an 85 out of 100. I would give it, like, a 90, 95, but, like, those issues, they can't, I don't think they can be ignored. And I would absolutely recommend this game if you got it via a bundle or on sale, or if you waited to see if they release free DLC for the game introducing new tracks. And if that is the case, then yeah, I would say it's worth $80. Other than that, that's all I have to say about the game. Be sure to check the description to join the Discord server, follow Instagram, TikTok, all that junk. And you go check out SpiderNick06's channel. He actually edited this video. Thank you so much. I'm a lazy bum, and he is also planning on doing review content, kind of like this video, so this was kind of like a little practice video for him. That's all I have for today. I will see you guys next time. Good night. Nick, you are gonna have a field day editing this. I'm gonna tell you. I guarantee you're gonna cut. Oh my God, you're gonna cut out more than half of this. I guarantee it.